Hey everybody, it's Vicky with Dementia with Grace. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing great. Today's video is about my two mentors that I learned from. People ask me at times, you know, who do you learn from? Who do you watch? Who do you listen to? And I have two ladies that I have learned so much from. I've not met either one of them. I have been to in-service with one, but I love them, and I watch every video they put out. I listen and watch for new articles, things like that. One is Teepa Snow, Teepa Snow, S-N-O-W, and she is an occupational therapist. She's based out of, I think, North Carolina, one of the Carolinas, and she has a unique way of looking at people with dementia and interacting with people with dementia, and I have learned a lot from her. I just recently found out that she uses a peacock and a peacock feather as part of the way that she explains her philosophy. I had no idea about that when I started my flamingo thing, but I think it's wonderful. But Teepa is one of the people who taught me all about how to interact with a person with dementia in my early stage, early social work career. She's one of the people that I listen to about, how to approach people as people, not as a person with a disease, and not to treat the disease, but to treat the person. And so a lot of my philosophy, a lot of my interaction with people is because of what Teepa Snow taught me about that. The second person is Naomi Feil, F-E-I-L. She is the mother of the validation approach, about validating a person's soul, about the fact that the soul still remains, and validating a person's emotional hunger. Like when a person says that they're still hungry and you know that they've just eaten, you wouldn't say, well, honey, you just ate a full meal, you can't still be hungry. Number one, you wouldn't refer to her as honey because that's not validating who she is as a person. The other thing that you would think about is maybe she's psychologically hungry, maybe she's emotionally hungry, maybe it's not a physical sensation that she's trying to feel. Anyway, it's a lot of information out there on the validation technique. She's written several books. She has lots of videos. Both of these ladies can be found right here on YouTube. Just search Teepa Snow. She has lots and lots of videos, and she has lots of offerings. Her website, I believe, is just teepasnow.com. And she has lots of offerings. I mean, you can go through her and get training and things like that. I don't have my training through her. I wanted a more general training. Because I had come up with my own, in my practice, in my 25 years, she's been in the business 40 years. In my 25 years of practice, I had come up with techniques and things that worked for me that I was teaching. So I have not gone and gotten certified through her training, but you certainly can. And then Naomi Feil is her website, I believe, is validation.com. Just Google Naomi Feil, F-E-I-L, Naomi Feil, and she's a social worker like me, and you can find more information about her online and her techniques and all that. But when people ask me who I listen to, those are my two. There are other people, certainly, that I learn from, that I watch, that I glean information from. I tell you, the people that I learn the most from are the people in my group, in my, just the day-to-day people who have no formal training, just the people who are on the front lines doing this every day. I learn a tremendous amount from them. My group on Facebook is Dementia with Grace, Caregiver Support Group. I learn a lot from those people. I also learn a lot inside the facilities that I consult with, the nurses and the nursing assistants in those facilities. have all taught me a lot too. So I just learn from everybody. I'm very fascinated with dementia. I'm very fascinated with how it manifests in each person, and how each person with dementia is an individual person with dementia. How it manifests in them is different in a lot of ways. Some ways are the same, certainly, but in a lot of ways it's very different. And I love to take care of people. And so knowing about the disease and understanding where the disease affects you in your brain, and how those how that affects how that affects your body, your function, your insight, your reasoning, your judgment, all of that is very fascinating to me. And so learning about the brain certainly informs me about how a person with dementia will behave, and behavior, and helping people manage negative behaviors is the thrust of my business and my consultancy. So, all right. Well, I just wanted to introduce you to those two people. If you don't know them, please check them out. I think you'll learn a lot from them as well. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye. Mwah.